Okay, welcome back. So, it was a trip, but it didn't feel recycled. It felt fresh every moment. I really enjoyed this track a lot. It's sort of like a drum track, actually. It's sort of like a drum song. It felt kind of like a drum song. And as I'm listening to Danny Carey play, I'm thinking, oh man, I would love to play with Danny. He's such a great drummer. I would love just to get in a room and be playing along with Danny Carey as a drummer, in the band. That would be awesome. Yeah, he quickly has become one of my favorite drummers up there with Neil Peart and others. There's a lot of string scratching there at the beginning, a lot of texture, and then the sort of drum kind of took over. The drums were kind of spontaneous sounding. It sounded like a kind of a spontaneous composition, although it may not have been. I have quickly looked it up on Wikipedia, and it did say that this is something they always used to play before another song, and they ended up sort of calling this a song and calling it its own name. And so it was a extended intro or some kind of a sort of an ante room, like when you go in a house, the mud room or whatever, the mud room before you go into the house. This song was supposed to be kind of an introduction to another song. So it's very musical drums. Of course, it's very space rock, psychedelic feeling, but it's very conscientious. The Beatles had a song called Number 9, I think it was called, in the White Album. And an example again of how the Beatles set the template for decades and decades to come, maybe a century, of what a band should be doing, is going into the studio and doing their own thing, not just showing up and recording a song and leaving. They took over the controls. They were in the control room. That was sort of like, that was kind of a breakthrough and a pioneering thing. And Beatles, the Number 9 song, it had a reverse backup tapes. It had all kinds of sounds and ambient stuff and weird stuff, and I think it's great. I wonder if almost every band out there that's kind of a little more progressive hasn't done something like that, where it's just like a playroom. It's like, here, let's just do something without any kind of pre-planning. Let's just see what happens, kind of thing. So I bet you that's kind of what this song was. It probably just kind of said, oh, we should do this intro before the song. Let's just jam out for a while and see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment. I want to know what you thought of this song, how you've experienced the song, if you've seen it live. Anyways, we're spiraling out. There's still some more. There's a few big Tool songs I haven't done yet, so they'll be coming up very soon. So spiraling out, it's Dean. See ya.